Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back into my channel. So in this demo, we're going to talk about security group with AWS. So when you Google security group in AWS, it says that, okay, so what are the security group? What are AWS security groups? So an AWS security group acts as a virtual firewall for your EC2 instances to control incoming and outgoing traffic, both incoming and outgoing. Both inbound and outbound rules control the flow of traffic to and traffic from your instances respectively. So let's just go ahead and just click here and see something. Now, control traffic to resources using security groups. So a security group control the traffic that is allowed to reach and leave the resources that is associated with. For example, after you associate a security group in an EC2 instance, control the inbound and outbound traffic for the instance. You can associate a security group only with resources in the VPC, which is virtual private cloud, for which it is created. When you create a VPC, it comes with default security group. You can create additional security group for each VPC. So there is no additional charge for using security group. The following diagram shows a VPC with subnet in two availability zone and an internet gateway for an application load balancer. Each availability zone as a public subnet for web servers and a private subnet for database servers. There are separate security groups for the load balancer, the web server for the database servers. You can add rules to the security group for the load balancer to allow HTTP and HTTPS traffic from the internet. So that's what we're gonna get on a simple demo. In a simple demo. So traffic from the internet, you can add rules to the security group for the web servers to allow traffic only from the load balancer. You can add rules to the security group for the database servers to allow only database requests from the web servers. So there go this little diagram here. So let me just jump in here and show you something real quick. So say, for instance, I refresh this. I was reboot my EC2 instance. So it says it's running now. Now, if you go down here where it says security group, right? And no, where it says network and security. So all right, down here, you see where it says security group. So you could click here. And these are multiple of security group IDs that we have here with multiple with multiple EC2 instances that we created. Let's see something here. So this here says that you cannot check network connectivity with reachability analyzer. So ding, ding, ding. So let's see the inbounds. So the inbounds here with the security group rules, it says IPv4 and HTTP HTTP and SSH. So with TCP protocol, so the type is SSH and HTTP, which with the protocol of TCP, and both the port range is port 22 for SSH and port 80 for HTTP. Now, if you want to, you could edit, and let's say you want to add another rule. So you could go here and type HTTPS, and you see it automatically give you port 443 as the port number for HTTPS. And if you want to, you could either copy this or just find this here, which means that from anywhere from any destination to any destination you want to add, you have to get to port HTTPS. So what that is that, let's say, for instance, if you were to save this here, and so basically what that is that, say, for instance, if you have an IP address, just open this. If you have an IP, oh, sorry, okay, let me go back here. Let's say you have, where's my EC2 instances? So you have one here by default, but let me just go here and show you what I mean. That's the security group owner, bang, bang, bang. So let's say you go to EC2 dashboard. Oh no, I'm sorry. So you could just go here on instances. Now I can talk to you a little bit about instance type 2 as well, but say you select this and you grab this public IP address here and you paste it into a new browser and you hit enter. Now what that's supposed to mean is that, say, for instance, instead of HTTP traffic : // you could hit enter. Now you could do, so if you want to reach this website, you have to use HTTPS, sorry. So HTTPS that : / and the IP address. So that's basically all that is into the security group that you want to create it. When you create a security group, you have to make sure that which inbound and outbound traffic that you allow into your EC2 instances, because that's just a rule. Let's see something here. So export security group to CSV. We don't really want that. The inbound and outbound traffic. Let me see something here. I don't really want this though. So that's basically what that is. All that is into is just that. It's just, you just create a rule, a traffic rule, like what port number you allowed to reach, to reach into you, if it's port HTTP or HTTPS, or if you want to use SSH, so you can access your web server. So that's basically what that is. Now, let me see something. Like instance type is something that's very interesting that we should talk to you about too as well. Let me see. Instance type. Loading instance type. Yeah, guys. So the main instance type, spot request saving plan, user instance, dedicated host. So with instance type here, it gives you a multiple of instances and the price. So it's pretty neat with AWS. This one is super expensive. That's about 100 gigabytes per second. It's $218.04 per hour. Quite a lot, isn't it? It's pretty neat. So with instance type, you have about 1 out of 629 that display. So again, the main purpose of this lecture is to talk to you about security group. So with security group, you could come and allow inbound and outbound traffic. Now, let's say if you want to create an outbound traffic, so you could allow it from all traffic. You could allow it from a specific traffic you have here, like custom TCP, custom UDP, custom ICMP, which is the ping command. You have all TCP, all UDP, all ICMP. So it's pretty neat. Postgre, SQL, Redshift, remote desktop protocol. So I don't want to fool with this. I just wanted to I mean, out of curiosity, just check these out. You get tags and everything. You want to set a tag. So, let me see this. Let me check this one here and see. It's about the same. Say the inbound. You want to add another one. Edit it. So you still have. This only shows TCP traffic. Which one is my instance? Let's see something. Let me add a wall here and see something. It's hard. It's TCP. No, HTTP. Oh, HTTP. Sport 80 from any source. Save. Let's go back from security to security group. The default one. So I'm not sure which one is which. That's right, this one too. Okay, so this one is good. It allows traffic from all these ports. Let's just go back to security group. Check this one out too. You get this one, so you could add this. It's not a wall. Just take it from HTTPS. Then any source, say rules. See, oh, sorry. It's too fast. Let's take this one here too. See if we can set everything. Scrub. Start an inbound rule from HTTPS too. Because at time, some of these browsers, I'm using a Mac, so I'm not sure. Oh, I already have the TCP, so I'm in the HTTP, I need the HTTPS now, this time. And from any source, start those rules and refresh. Now let's go to instances. And let's select this. Space this. And now you just reload. Now let's see. Yeah. I'm not sure why it doesn't, but that's just everything that you will need to do in order for you to make this work. So, all right, guys, so stay tuned. I'll see you in the next lab.